What's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with SpeakingLifestyle.com, and in this video we're just going to talk about what exactly should you do if you don't like being on camera. And you know you should be on camera, but you don't really like being on camera. The thing is, you have to truly decide in terms of, are you going to let your fear of being on camera stop you from your dream of building your business? And you truly have to decide this, whether or not you're going to be on camera or not, or just sit there and just kind of complain in terms of why you don't have business, why you're not getting business, even though you know you should be filming video content. So a lot of people, they're thinking about being judged all the time. So maybe it's the fact that you're thinking, I think I just spit on myself. Maybe it's the fact that you're thinking your friends and family, like when you post your videos, they're gonna sit there and say, oh, he's not really an expert. Look, he's trying to fake it and all that. And so maybe you're thinking about that sort of stuff. In fact, I remember watching a TikTok video. This was like a TikTok thing going around, where you see like the spouse, they would be in bed or wherever, the spouse, they would have a video, they'd hold up the phone, they'd be like, hey everybody, they would act like an influencer, like, hey everybody, thank you to all my fans and all that, and secretly they're recording the spouse on the other end. And if you look at the spouse's reaction, the spouse is like, what? And so a lot of people, they're afraid of that judgment. And because of that, they just don't want to record. Like, if you post it on Instagram, Facebook, and all that sort of stuff, they're thinking, oh, friends and families, they're going to see it, and they're afraid of that judgment. So you just got to think in terms of, you just got to stop caring about what people think about you in general. So that's the first thing. I know a lot of people think, oh, the fraud or the imposter syndrome, that pops up a lot, and that's what stops a lot of people from recording. So you just have to remember, it doesn't matter in terms of what they think, because you are trying to grow your business. So you got to do the right things to grow your business. So what's happening is a lot of people are thinking too much about what to say. And when people are going to film, they're wondering like, well, what exactly am I going to say here? I don't really know the words and all that sort of stuff. I don't really know what to say. I never know what I'm going to say. I have bullet points on what I'm going to say, but I never really know the exact words of what I'm going to say until I say it. And it just comes down to how you feel when you say it. It's more about how you say what you say rather than what you actually say. And so don't worry about what it is you're saying, especially if you know your subject. If you know your topic, then the words are just going to naturally come out anyways. What I see a lot of is, like I said, people, they're just thinking too much about it, and you're thinking too much about other people looking at you, and by doing that, it causes you to not want to record anything. And you have to remember that little things, like you're sitting there like, oh, I don't want to record because I want to lose weight first, and I got to get some new clothes first, and you're thinking about things that don't actually matter. You got to remember that with your video content, when you are recording anything, when you're producing content, it's not about you. You may think it's about you. It's not about you. You are producing content for them. You're producing content for somebody else. What exactly are they interested in? That's what they want to know. If you are a beauty expert, they don't care about you. They want to know, okay, well, how can I don't know, what does this cream do, or whatever beauty experts talk about. But it's one of those things where it comes down to, you are thinking too much about you. And I guarantee you, this is 99.9% of your guys' problems in terms of why you're not recording. You're thinking too much about you. You're sitting there wondering, oh, do I have to lose weight? Oh, I don't really like the way I look on camera. Oh, I don't like this. And oh, like, what do people say this about me? And oh, they're going to think I'm a fraud and all that sort of stuff. You're thinking too much about you instead of focusing on the people that you're actually trying to help, that you're actually trying to get business with. Remember, it's not about you. I want to give you a reality check here. A reality check is, you're not big enough. Like, you're simply not big enough. If you are worried about being on camera, that literally means you are not filming enough content for you to actually be known, to the point where you being too fat, you being too ugly, whatever it is, it simply doesn't matter. You're not known enough because you're not producing enough. So it doesn't matter. Even if you are overweight, nobody's going to see your first few videos anyways, because you haven't produced any videos. You have to get used to producing all this stuff, and you have to do it consistently. So you need a reality check. You are not Beyonce. You are not Tony Robbins. You are not Jay-Z. You are not big enough for people to care about it just yet, or for people to comment on it, any of that stuff. You're not big enough. So just remember that. And in order to get big, you got to actually keep doing it. Like I said, are you going to let the fear of you creating video content overcome your dreams to actually grow your business? What I do when I'm recording all the camera stuff, or when I'm recording video content, or recording anything, podcast, anything, I don't actually think about like all the people that are going to watch this. I know there's going to be about 10 billion people watching this video. I mean, I don't think about that though. I literally just talk to the camera as if I'm talking to a person. That's all I'm doing. It's literally talking to one person. I'm not worried about all the people that are going to watch it. I'm not worried about, oh, are people going to like the shirt and all this sort of stuff? Or do people like the fact that I wear purple? I don't worry about any of that stuff, because what I'm doing is I'm thinking, okay, what exactly does this person need to hear? So I'm looking for the person I'm talking to, and I'm wondering what exactly do they need to hear that can potentially alter the course of their life. And that's what you really want to think about. It doesn't matter what it is you're talking about. You simply want to think more about them than you're thinking about yourself. And remember, it comes down to how you say it. It's how you tell the story. It's not about what it is you're saying. So many people, they're worried about what they're going to say. I don't really know what I'm going to say. That doesn't matter. It's how you say what you say. It's how you tell the story. And that's what you really want to focus on more than anything else. So what you're really trying to do is you want to ultimately just set a goal. Like if you're truly afraid of being on camera, you got to set a goal in terms of, I'm going to record a video every single day for 30 days straight. You don't have to post the video. You just got to record the video so you just get comfortable on it, and you're not worried about the makeup. You're not worried about being overweight. You're not worried about people calling you fake or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, none of that stuff matters. You simply focus on the person that you're trying to help, the person that you're talking to on this camera, that one person you're talking to. That's who you really focus on, and then you just go from there. You keep creating it over and over, and then that confidence is going to build up. Eventually, you're going to create a ton of video content, and you'll be good to go. You won't even think about it anymore because you've done it over and over and over again. One of the things that I do a lot of is I tend to hit the record button before I actually start saying anything. And the reason for this is because you'll just naturally get more comfortable on camera just before you start speaking. So it's like I'll hit record and I'll do whatever. I don't know, I'm just doing whatever, listening to music or something, and then I'll start talking. But understand that if you aren't comfortable on camera, I guarantee it's because you're thinking too much about yourself instead of other people. You have that imposter syndrome because you're thinking way too much about you. How do you look on camera, your makeup, all that sort of stuff, instead of just wondering like, well, what exactly is going to be the thing that's going to alter the course of this person's life? Let me communicate that thing. Boom, got it. Oh, damn, that was good. Oh, I'm done.